definitely have somebody with them, don't they?
Oh yeah, the white, the white, wasn't it? Yeah.
I wish I had that last night. I did do that web accuracy.
Were you pointing to this?
The banner thing. Actually, that was fun. You know, it actually allowed me to show my personality. With Veronica. We use YouTube videos.
You guys are doing personality over there?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not able to. Yeah, I'm not. No, you're good.
Channel 10's giving me crap for being in his live shot because he was doing at a park.
Hello. Memories like elephants.
Thank you. We'll have a light here when we go.
Sounded like a real falling over.
Can we just get your name and title? Sir?
Yep, Sergeant Adam Geisenberger, Geissenberger, Pinellas Park Police Department.
So I understand you have a domestic situation here. Can we run it from the top, please?
Sure. Shortly before 10 o'clock tonight, we received a 911 call from TownePlace Suites indicating that there were 2 people shot. Upon arrival, we learned that it was domestic in nature and that subject shot his mother's fiance and then turned the gun on himself.
And apparently he survived.
It's our understanding that he is going to pull through.
Any kind of motive behind all this?
As far as we're concerned, there was no. As far as which we've learned is there was no motive. He walked in unprovoked, made no statements, walked in, pulled the trigger, shot the deceased once.
You said he said something after he shot the deceased. Can you say what he said?
Yeah. After he shot the deceased, he turned to his mother and told her that he was going to go be with Jesus. Put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger.
These hard cases, I'm sorry, when you have no real motive to kind of figure out what happened here?
I think it's harder on the family than it is on us. I mean, this is, from what we've seen so far, we know who the shooter is, we have the evidence, and we know who the deceased is. I think for the family, it's harder to kind of sort it out to figure out why something like this happened.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on the mental health issues you said earlier?
I can. It is just our understanding that through speaking with the mother that the shooter or the subject in this case has a history of mental illness. The family was surprised that he was armed or that he even had a firearm.
And the reason they were here at this hotel is kind of interesting.
My understanding is they were displaced due to a fire in Largo, and they've been staying here since December 18th. And we don't know if they're staying here due to some sort of aid or this is where they chose to take up temporary residence.
Any weapon type yet?
Handgun is all I have right now.
Can you give us the names again, just of the shooter and the deceased?
The deceased is Mitchell Arnold, 48 years old, and the subject or the shooter in this case is Anthony McClaney, McClaney, and he's 29.